6 school districts have bonds on the ballot in today's election. But for them to pass, they need to have more than 60% of the vote. That was a threshold established in the state's constitution. But some legislators and educators are trying to change that.
Traffic is pretty bad in the mornings on the way to school.
From the parking lots.
So a lot of students actually eat up here, up on the balcony. It's important because there's not enough lunch tables to fit everybody.
To the cafeterias, hallways, and classrooms. It's crowded in Issaquah schools.
It's also tough for the teachers sometimes because our teachers can't always get to all of our students in the same way they would if the classes were smaller.
A bond to pay for a new high school got more than 50% of the vote in November, but not the required 60%. So the district has gone back to voters this month with a slimmed down request.
A little stressful, just waiting it out, see what happens.
The district's chief of finance and operations would like Washington's threshold to be lowered to 50%.
First and foremost, when you look around the country, you realize 37 other states have a 50% threshold. Kind of makes sense. It also really allows the voice of the majority.
The bonds that are on the ballot today would provide a safe learning environment for students in districts that really need them, and it's fair that the majority of the voters in those communities get to make those decisions.
Democratic Representative Monica Stonier sponsored a bill to require a simple majority for school bonds. A Senate version would lower the threshold to 55%. Both bills have committee votes this Thursday. Most Republicans do not support the move.
The philosophy behind that 60% majority is because we are indebting the people. And so having a higher threshold is important because you have to convince a majority of the people why they should bond out and be paying for future programs.
While Democrats hold strong majorities in the House and Senate here, they'll need Republican votes to get this passed. Because this would amend the state's constitution, it requires a 2/3 majority in both the House and Senate, and then voters would need to approve it as well. In Olympia, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.